we look at the bracket, Hellhound Walker got a victory over Isaac Morales.
Sean Hendricks got a huge win over Justin Wynn.
That's debatable.
Huge win.
That's debatable. And Shimbashi actually got a huge win over El Valdivia. But we have one more match to go.
This is your main event of the evening, and it is a first-round match in the Texas Contender Series Championship Tournament.
I know so many brackets busted in this arena right now.
Well, here we go, Dan. Main event time.
I'm pumped. I'm ready. I like both of these guys.
Definitely two of the brightest stars here in the Texas independent wrestling scene. That's Gen Z Zane Valero.
From top of the hill, weighing in at 200 pounds, the absolute MILF, Zane Valero.
Absolute what?
I did not pick up on that one.
Did she say ZILF?
It might be.
I don't approve of that. But to each his own.
To each their own. Zane Valero, 2-year pro out of the Lions Pride camp. Defeated Isaiah Zane to qualify for this tournament. He's 2-0 in Texas Contender Series, actually. He's never lost. And getting a nice reaction here.
Well, the way he competes, he may have endeared himself to the crowd here, but you know who else has endeared himself to the crowd?
Well, if you want to hear the crowd erupt, they will definitely erupt for this young man who has become a very well-known fan favorite here at Houston Premier Arena, and that's Just Nick.
Smile, don't let it deceive you. He could be vicious, he could be brutal, he could take things to the next level. So I hope Zane Valero has prepared and that this sunny disposition isn't fooling him.
Well, we'll see. It's going to really determine who's going to have that mean streak here out of these two. Both very nice young men, but when it comes to the Texas Contender Series Championship Tournament, all friendships and all smiles have to be left in the back.
Absolutely. It's main event time. Here we go. The last spot in the bracket to be in the Final Four, to get to the semis for that beautiful, brand new Texas Contender Series Championship.
The winner will take on Hellhound Walker in the semifinals.
Not envious of either of these guys.
Zane Valero getting a mixed reaction, but definitely has his supporters here. But it pales in comparison to that of Just Nick.
Ugh.
And a nice handshake, nice show of respect here to begin this contest. It's not
See how
the
they're
worst.
feeling at the end.
It's not the worst to respect your opponent, Dan.
Yes, it is.
Valero starting off here with a side headlock here in our main event. I'm here in the Houston Premier Arena. An arm wringer to start by Just Nick as they're trading off here in the feeling out process. To my knowledge, neither one of these men have worked each other.
Absolutely not. This is a brand new experience for both of these competitors right now. And this most certainly is a feeling out process. They don't know each other's strength. Nick is deceptively strong. Zane Valero, no slouch either. He's always putting up big numbers on the bench. He was talking to me last time he was here.
Oh, wow.
About setting some new personal records on the squat, on the overhead press, on the bench. I mean, we might be seeing more strongman moves that you might be thinking during this contest.
And Just Nick is one of those guys especially that seems to just truly get better and better each time you see him in the ring.
It's scary.
The sky's the limit for this young man, but also that of Zane Valero, only 20 years old and already has had a litany of success.
But you don't want the success to go to your head, especially if you're Just Nick. You get all this adulation, you listen to your matches back, you hear commentary going gaga over him, you hear all the fans going crazy when he comes out. That could lead you to do some pretty stupid stuff.
Definitely so. Definitely has to keep his composure there in the ring. And he is starting off very strongly here. Now rolling through, look at that, very impressive.
And to your point, I don't think I would have seen him do that a year ago.
No, definitely not. And look at that, just a continued improvement. He's been in control of this matchup, and that, oh, now dodging, and now an arm wringer, or arm drag. Just Nick, there you go. There's that strength.
Well, you know, I said he was strong, but he still shouldn't do that.
Showing off the guns here. It's hot outside. Not exactly beachy weather outside.
Oh, no, but it's hot in here. This is the hottest ticket in town.
It is definitely hot in here. And trying to get some down finally. Oh, and kicks him off though. Zane Valero fighting back, but gets caught in that side headlock again. And Valero. Just Nick. Starting off very confidently here. Really has had control of this since the get-go. Flips over, wow. This Nick, always the entertainer, isn't he?
Zane is perturbed.
Yeah, he seems like he's been throwing off his game quite a bit. Oh, no. Oh, nice.
That was a huge opportunity for Zane Valero.
And you see Just Nick, another one of his things improving. He said he got caught off a little off guard, but look at that quick recovery, though, to get back into position and the control.
Absolutely. You see him having him in this armbar right now, trying to keep Zane down, trying to catch his breath. I mean, those two were going at it pretty hard for the last couple of exchanges. Oh, and Zane was able to counter.
Oh, nice technical wrestling starting out here as both men trading arm locks here, and now the head scissors right around the neck.
And like you were saying before, these two have never been in the ring together. And I know how these competitors think. They're saying, oh yeah, you could do this. Well, I could do this, and I could do it better.
Oh.
Now see what you got. See what you got for me now.
Oh, nice diving headbutt. Well, here we go. Oh! A little Luigi headbutt there. Going for another one. On him right there in the sternum. And going for perhaps one more. And, oh, step over and a headbutt one more time.
How disrespectful.
Cover. Kick out.
That show of respect in the beginning of the match is out the window now. If I was Zane Valero, I'd go for the jugular. I'd get mad, and I'd just try to rip his throat out.
Well, he might
stepped on like that.
Well, he might have to get mad because right now he is in a lot of trouble right now. It's really been all Just Nick here in the beginning.
Ooh.
Good grief. He's gonna chop up his body, make it nice and red, and now Irish whip back into the ropes. And, oh no! Man, that was hard landing there for Nick. A big clothesline by Valero. And oh, a flat back. Cover. Kick out. I don't see many people incorporate a flat back there.
Why take a risk when you don't need to?
It's always a good point.
Zane in his wheelhouse now.
Power slam. Very nicely done by Zane. Valero on a big elbow right in the heart. That big heart of Just Nick. Cover. Hooks the leg, but not deep enough to get that 2 count. And now, Knight outside is a side headlock, rear naked choke here from Valero. Valero is now taking the advantage here, and what should Valero do to maintain this advantage, Dan?
You know, Zane knows that Nick is just a big ball of energy, and what he's trying to do right now is suck that energy out of him, because later on, Nick always has extra fuel in the tank. You got to zap it right now. You got to stay on top of him, and that's exactly what Zane Valero is doing right now.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, Just Nick is kind of like the Energizer Bunny. He just kind of keeps going.
Absolutely.
And Zane Valero not letting Nick breathe much here.
He saw the counter coming, and he was prepared for it that time.
A clothesline in the corner and another one. And went for a third, maybe one too many. Oh my gosh, a discus. Clothesline in the corner. A back elbow sends Nick down, and Valero.
Just Nick spun like a top.
Cover. Kick out it too. Valero showing a lot of aggression here. Past couple of minutes.
He's going to need that aggression if he wants to take out Nick. I've seen a lot of guys get really aggressive against Just Nick, and Nick has always been able to pull one out. Zane has got to take it to a different level right now. He's got to stay on him, beat him down, and just when you think you've won, beat him down even harder. And we need more moves like that. Just pushing the breath out of the lungs of Just Nick.
Impressive stinger splash, transitioning. Went for that suplex, but Nick counters. And now what has Nick got in mind? Oh, no. And, Zane went for that stinger splash again. Maybe went to the well one too many times. And big belly to back. Sends Valero down, and both men are down.
Nick had to reach down deep for that one. And now he's got to pull something out of his hat.
Nick's taking a lot of punishment the last couple of minutes. See if he can recover. And Zane Valero also is taking his fair share of punishment here in this matchup. With so much on the line here, who wants it more? The winner will advance to the semifinals. Just one spot remains. It is down to these two men.
If the brackets were situated any differently, this could have been a finals matchup with the talent of these two individuals right now.
And now Nick, springboard with a lion salt off the middle rope. Cover, hooks the leg, and a kick at it too. Man, Nick was just about a half second away from advancing.
I have seen Nick go for that lion salt before. I have never seen him use it as a foot maneuver that just knocked Zane Valero silly.
Man, and this crowd really wanting Nick to pick up this victory here, wanting him to get that pinfall in advance in this tournament. While Valero now on the chokeslam position. Got a knee right in the face.
Oh my God!
Right on the jaw. Cover, hooks the leg, and wow. Referee says 2. I don't know about that one. That one was close.
We need slow-mo, instant, super speed replay on that one. Man, you could put a sheet of paper.
No challenges here in the Texas Contenders Series. We'll move on here. Just Nick has moved on. Didn't hang on him, but a diving headbutt is to no avail.
Pool's empty, Nick.
Indeed it is.
Pool's all concrete, no one home.
But now Valero trying to fight back, seeing the opportunity he's has. Oh, wow!
Whoa.
I don't even know what to call that. Cover, and a kick out again. Man, both these men just want this so bad. And as you said, had these two met in the finals, I don't think it would have shocked too many people.
Absolutely not, but we're lucky enough to be able to get this matchup early on in the tournament. And we know whoever wins is going to have their hands full with Justin Walker.
Absolutely. The Hellhound is awaiting either Zane, Valero, or just Nick. As Valero with a pop-up power bomb. Cover. That could do it. No.
How much does this kid have?
No idea. That's a pop-up power bomb. And went for that Uranage, but it was countered by Nick. A counter for everything, it seems. Over the top, lands on his feet on the apron. Off the top turnbuckle, what does Valero have here? Oh! Got caught running into an enziguri, and now that buckshot lands! Turns Valero inside out. Is Nick moving on? He is!
Your winner this match and advancing on to the tournament, Just Nick.
And with that, our final four is set. Just Nick becomes the final man to qualify for the semifinals of the Texas Contenders Series tournament. He will meet Hellhound Walker in the second round, with Shawn Hendricks meeting Shimbashi as well in the semifinals. What a match that was, though, Dan.
What's it gonna take to take this kid out? I have seen all sorts of punishment dished out to Just Nick, but he keeps getting up. He keeps getting up every single time, and he has, like we were talking about before, that Energizer Bunny battery, that double, triple, quadruple D, all the alkaline in the world, all the rare earth minerals from China is deep inside the soul of Just Nick. And it's amazing to see every single time right here in the Texas Contender Series.
There may be no man hotter in Texas Contender Series than Just Nick, but we will begin to wrap things up here. The semifinals are set. Shawn Hendricks meets Shimbashi. Just Nick meets Hellhound Walker. For Nick Irene and Dan Miller, we will bid you farewell and adios from here in Houston Premier Arena on IWTV. Be sure to be here 2 weeks from now for Texas Contender Series 20.